Zimbabwe coup, it's an endgame for Mugabe Ageing despot on notice as vultures circle. Robert Mugabe has been warned that his reign as president is over and he could be impeached over the weekend if he refuses to go. Robert Mugabe has ruled Zimbabwe for 37 years but is currently being held under house arrest after he refused to stand down. Mugabe could be impeached this weekend if he refused to leave, and leaders of the ruling ZANU-PF party will try to depose him. Tamuka Chirimambawa, an analyst, said that he thinks that Mugabe's time is up as the leader. He said, "I think it is an endgame for Robert Mugabe. But the question is how that endgame is unfolding. What will come out at the moment is much more conjectural speculation or claims by various sources. I think this basically, because of the negotiations of such a nature, are highly sensitive, but I am quite positive that very soon, it is a question of time that we will have an idea. Because there are various photos coming out from State House about what is happening in Zimbabwe, about the discussions in the talks. I think something is going to come out of this process which is currently underway." ZANU-PF party leaders are expected to meet today and draft a resolution for the president to be removed from office. A source said, "There is no going back. If he becomes stubborn, we will arrange for him to be fired on Sunday. When that is done, it's impeachment on Tuesday." The Zimbabwe army seized power with gunshots and explosions heard in the capital after military bosses stormed into the national broadcaster, in what has been described as a political coup. But overnight, Zimbabwe's Herald newspaper published photos showing Mr. Mugabe sitting in an armchair wearing a suit and tie, along with Military Commander General Chiwenga. Jane Morley, Zimbabwe analyst at The Economist Intelligence Unit, said, "The situation in Zimbabwe remains highly fluid following the military takeover on November 14. There are suggestions that the incumbent, Robert Mugabe, will resign, after which an interim government will take over, and elections held. However, it is far from clear that any such polls would be free and fair. A managed election process would in all likelihood lead to the victory of former Vice President Emmerson Mnangagwa, the army's favored candidate."